Stay tuned for a bonus movie at the end of the video. Well, we did it. 2024 is officially over. I don't know why I'm talking like this because it is January 24th when I'm filming this. Well, I don't know. It could change. I don't know how long I can talk tonight, but I watch movies, 25 of them to be exact, and I'm going to rank them all. I never realized how much actual trash I sat through until I was done with the year. So with that, let's just go with this last one. Did you know that Megamind 2 is a bad movie? Because it's a bad movie. I don't know what's wrong with my mic, so it's very loud. Hang on. I couldn't fix it. I know who broke it too, so. You've heard. So I talked about Megamind 2 earlier in the year. I don't remember exactly what I said about it. If I called it bad, that's true. But I don't remember what I said about it. So I could have called it a masterpiece. I really don't remember. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was marketed as like a sequel. Like, it was for the fans, you know? But like the people who grew up with the movie, but it's just like it's not good at all. There's an ensuing TV show which I haven't watched it, and I don't ever want to watch it. So if I ever review those episodes, please somebody stop me. I don't want to do that. So like, I really don't know what else to say. Honestly, just don't watch it. Like it's bad. Like honestly, I just like to pretend it doesn't exist. The only good thing about it is that it's become a huge meme with my friends. So that's at least enjoyable. But everything else it's just bad. Don't watch it. It's bad. Moving on. Funny story. I went and saw Harold in the Purple Crayon opening day in theaters in Indiana. When I was visiting my grandparents. Me, my grandma, Braxton, and Reed, we went and saw it. Opening day. The funny part is, the previews at the beginning. Guess what previews they might have shown? Did you put your votes down in the comments? Beetlejuice was the trailer that they decided to show in a theater full of little kids. If you haven't seen the Beetlejuice 2 trailer, it's not pretty. I can't wait till we talk about Beetlejuice. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Bad. I originally gave it like a 4 out of 10. Thinking back, it is a 2 out of 10. Like, I don't know. It was the recency bias kicking in, but now I just see it as a bad movie. So, the more I thought about it, it's more of like a 90s movie. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like a 2024 movie. Like, the CGI is not really that great. There are a lot of lame jokes. I don't think everyone's doing their best. Like, Jermaine Clement is the villain. And, like, in the end of the movie, there's, like, a fight scene. So, there's, like, a scene where, like, the kid, there's, like, a kid who's, like, one of the protagonists. He, like, punches a kid at school, and then, like, the end there's, like, a fight scene. And it's just, like, who, like, maybe the Beetlejuice 2 trailer makes more sense now. Oh, the first trailer. You want to know what the first trailer was for? The Ryan's World movie. How many of you saw the Ryan's World movie? I did not watch that. I need to. Me and my friend, I need to watch that. Uh, So yeah, Harold the Purple Crown. Like, there's just like a fight scene at the end. It's just like, who are they making this for? Like, like, yeah, it would be so much better if it was animated and they didn't have a bunch of like. They have Zachary Levi and Jermaine Clement, Zoe, is it Zoe? I'm gonna say Zoe Deschanel in it, and it's just like the opening is like it looks good because it's animated, but everything else is just not great looking. It's just very bad. Like 2024 is probably one of the best years for movies. Probably better than 2023. But you got movies like this that really bring it down. Like I'm not gonna lie. So that's kind of disappointing for this, but luckily we're gonna do some better movies. But nothing too. Let's just get there. So, if you didn't see my non-2024 movies I first watched in 2024 two-part episodes, I like Mean Girls, the original back in 2004. So I thought after I finished that one, well, the second, or the musicals on Paramount Plus that came out this year, why don't I check that one out? I knew it wasn't going to be as good, but to be this bad, come on. And you know what really makes it bad? You know what's getting bad when I lean into the mic and after talking a deep voice, something just fell on my foot and it really hurts, but I still got to get this point through. Why, in the good name of Tim Meadows, did they put one of the best scenes in the original movie, which is spoilers ahead? Click off if you're not into spoilers. Why did they put Regina getting hit by a freaking school bus in the back of someone else's bad song? That is the most egregious thing that I took out of that. That is one of the best scenes in the original movie. What the actual heck just happened? Why did you do that? That is honestly what knocked it down another point. Honestly, if that didn't happen, it might honestly be just a 5 out of 10, but no, it is a 4 for that reason alone. It's not like the rest of the movie is good either. Every line that was good in the original movie is just feels forced and lame. It's not funny. Is it? I'm pretty sure his name is Damien. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm just gonna look it up. Yeah, Damien's "she doesn't even go here" line is just forced. It's not funny at all. The characters are like, the characters are not are unlikable anymore. They just the actors they chose besides Pam Beesly are just bad, and it's weird because this movie has Tina Fey and Tim Meadows in it, like the original. And it's set up to where this is like a sequel to the first one, but it's also a remake. So I guess the line about the dogs is just funny callback for people who actually showed up 20 years ago. The songs are not good. They're not good. They're not I don't remember any of the songs. Except for the bad Regina George one when she gets introduced. That was really bad. The only thing I can see this actually being enjoyed by is Teenage Girls, which is who was supposed to enjoy this movie. But even then, even if I was, like, I know I'm not a target audience for this movie, so man, I don't like it as much. But I really like the first movie, okay? So I know, I understand this series. Even with like that, the movie's still really bad. Like it would never stand up to the first one. Like Mean Girls is a movie that doesn't really need to be in a musical format. Not once did I watch when I watched Mean Girls did I think, you know what, that could have been a good musical moment. I wish that character just broke out into song right there. Like, let's take sorry. Let's take Karen, for instance. She's supposed to be the idiot in the first one. But really looking at the first one compared to the second one, she's not nearly as much of an idiot as they draw her out to be. The characters are much more annoying in this one. And it's like, they were funny in the first one. They're just so lifeless and boring. And they're like, you feel like they're trying so hard, but they're not trying hard enough to make it work. It's just so bad that I don't think... Like, I don't ever want to go back to this one. So if I was ever going to watch all this again, like, unfortunately, this piece of trash exists. I'm sorry to be so negative. If you like this movie, I'm good. Like, that's okay. You can love Megamind too. I'm not sure none of you do. But if you do, I respect it. And I understand all those 5 stars on Letterboxd is honestly just a joke. Okay. I've been waiting to talk about that ever since I saw the movie. I will ask again. Why did they put that scene in front of someone else's really bad song? Oh my gosh, like the song. Maybe if the song was good, I could maybe look past it, but it's not. It's not a good song. You are honestly not missing anything, and honestly, if you don't watch this movie, you will enjoy the first one a lot better. So... Who wants to talk about Pop-Tarts? Okay. So, in 2025 alone, I'm pretty sure, right? That's when I watched this? Show my activity. Yeah. I watched 2 Netflix films. One of them is really good. It's not going to be featured in this list. It'll be featured... Maybe I'll talk about it. I don't know. It was really good. Unfrosted is not good. Okay, well, critically, it's not good. Personally, I actually really liked it. I thought it was better than Mean Girls, honestly, just because I don't know, I laughed more. This is the movie directed by Jerry Seinfeld about the creation of Pop-Tarts. And it stars Amy Schumer, Jack McBrayer, James Marsden, and let me reiterate, Jerry Seinfeld. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's honestly nothing I can say about it other than you absolutely need to go watch it right now. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, I'd like to say more. There's just like, I think I've said all you can say. That cast, what else can you say? Honestly, it's awful. Go watch it. It's like, I put it this high just because I'd rather rewatch it than Mean Girls 2024. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that happened in the movie, but I honestly can't think of anything. Chef Boyardee's in it. I don't know. That's not even. That's not actually. It's an actor who portrays him, but. Oh yeah, spoilers. Jack McBrayer's character dies. We can go now. So, if you don't know, Descendants: The Rise of Red came out this summer. And I didn't absolutely hate it. If you don't know, I like the Descendants trilogy. I think it's really solid, emotional, and funny and good. This one just takes that and throws it out the window. The only returning character is the fairy godmother for like 2 minutes, and Uma for maybe 5. That being said, there is one scene in this movie that I unironically enjoy. And that is the life shines a little more brightly when you make, I don't know, what is that song? That song. You know that song. It's on YouTube Shorts everywhere. Is that the one that sounds like the opening song of Zombies? That's what I see in my YouTube Shorts feed. And of course Uma's "What's My Name" song coming. That was really cool. Other than that, it's not good. It's not good. The characters are just like, you try and introduce these new characters, and it just doesn't work because you've given us the movies with these awesome, amazing characters. And then, like, at the beginning of the movie, they have like a homage to Carlos because the actor died. So that's a nice little, like, tribute to him, I guess. But like, why? Why did you do that? Like, it's a nice tribute, but and the fact that Uma gives it is just like, I understand why it's here. Like, obviously he deserves it, but it's just weird how it just kind of plopped in there, and they didn't build on that. It's just weird that Uma, the main villain of pretty much the main villain of the last two movies, is giving that. What you should have done is make a movie with the original cast, and then they give the homage to Carlos. Not you, Uma, okay? I love your song, but let's slow down here. I don't need you delivering my homage. Most of the songs aren't great. Like, okay, I watched this movie after I watched the Zombies trilogy, so I was used to really good Disney Channel songs. And then these are just not great. Besides the Life is Sweeter song. That's a good one. But other than that, I really don't know what else to say about it. They have a new villain kid is not like cool. I don't know. The tease at the end of that wedding TV special is not good. I don't know. Like, it set up something that maybe, I don't know, maybe like that Mal could be in. Like, the character I actually enjoy, who I actually want to see more of. You know. So that's just kind of. Speaking of terribly mid movies with a really good song in them, Despicable Me 4. I cannot stress enough how Illumination can make good songs, okay? There's actually two good songs in the movie, I just remembered. Double Life, that's a pretty cool song. And then you got Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is the real standout, one of the best scenes in Illumination history right there. The rest of the movie is just kind of mid. I don't know. I think it's like better than 2 and 3, but just because, I don't know, the animation looks better than them. So Gru has a son now, and then like he gets, this villain, the villain, he grew up with Gru, and you would think he would show up before this. Because if you have that much of a beef, for a stupid reason, mind you, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about because it's stupid. That, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know why my friends really like this one. Like, and I know why. So if you don't remember, I watched Shang-Chi and 13 the Musical. I thought they were both not great movies. I gave them both 6s, but I honestly think they're worse. And Noah recommended them. I even watched Shang-Chi with them. I would rather rewatch Megamind 2 than rewatch Shang-Chi or 13 the Musical, because honestly, I can laugh at Megamind 2's horrible animation, the horrible jokes. Nothing in those movies are funny. What am I talking about again? Despicable Me 4? Yeah, it's not funny either. I don't know. End scene good. Songs good. Animation good. Okay. This one's kind of interesting because my grandfather, I think it was like Memorial Day or something. Was it? No. What was it for? I don't know. I was at his house, and he took me and my cousins to go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I don't know. He was down here. He came to come get us. He was like, "Do you want to go see Planet of the Apes?" So I was like, "I haven't seen the other ones. Why not? It could be fun. I don't know." So I watched the original one from 1968. That did not help me at all, even though there were a few references to that one. Well, that was pretty cool. I was like, I understand that because I watched the movie yesterday. But everything else is just I don't know. It's nothing bad. Maybe I should give it another chance. I should rewatch the other movies in that actual, like timeline that this movie takes place, because it's basically like a reboot kind of thing. Kind of like how the X-Men movies are, but not really. So like it looks very good. Like the set design that's just incredible. I think, what did it get an Oscar nomination for? I'm gonna go find that out real quick. Yeah, it got nominated for visual effects. That is really well deserved. Like, this movie is just a visual treat to the eyes. I wish I could have decorated that visual treat to my eyes was actual a good story or something, but I don't know. I like the villain. The villain was pretty cool. I liked the villain. He was funny. I don't know. Our main character is just kind of flat. The human isn't very interesting. I like the old monkey. He was also pretty funny. I don't know. It looks very nice. I did a review on it, so go watch that video. I watched another movie in that same week, so just that's coming up though. I didn't talk about that one yet. Okay, I watched Moana 2. And I love the first Moana film. And I knew going in it's not going to be as good. What I thought going in was, okay, maybe there's some songs I'll enjoy, but it's not going to be too bad. That's not great. Okay. Maui's song, not terrible. That's the best song in the movie, in my opinion. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. If it got nominated for Best Animated Feature, I'd just be confused, but it didn't, so we're good. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, it was supposed to be a TV show on Disney Plus, and you can so very tell that where this is where this starts. This is where this episode is. Okay, this is what they do in this episode. That's why there's only like 5 songs in the whole movie. When Moana had like the first one had like 10. Like this one only has like 5 because it's like supposed to be a TV show, and somehow they made it longer than 90 minutes. I don't know. Okay, well, what else is in Moana? There's like this band of side characters that honestly reminded me of the side characters in Raya and the Last Dragon, but they are better. The old man's sometimes funny. The guy who's really into Maui is he's interesting. Then there's the inventor. I don't know. She had like a rap part in like a song. Okay, that's pretty cool. But overall, I just think it's not the greatest. The animation isn't all fantastic, and honestly doesn't look that great. I thought some shots look good, but I don't know. It just kind of feels like there's a lot of excuses in this movie. Like, the ocean can't help you out here. Why? But tell me why the ocean doesn't help you out here. Like, you just didn't explain. You just told me, oh, that's just kind of dumb. All right, that's dumb, Maui. And the main villain, there's this bat lady who's like in the movie for like 10 minutes. She gets a song, but she's only in the movie for like 10 minutes. And then like she's in like the post-credit scene. So is Tamatoa. That was pretty cool. And then like the main villain shows up for like 2 minutes. Like he only appears for like storm form. So like 2 minutes total in the movie. Like I don't know. It's like honestly, just wait till it comes to Disney Plus. I don't know. I'm glad it is a movie, because I don't know if it'd be. For some reason, I just don't like watching TV shows like that. Like, I didn't even finish Agatha all along, even though I really wanted to, and I was gonna make a video on it. I just never. I got through every single episode, but I just didn't watch the finale for some reason. By the time I thought about doing it, it was just too late. So it's kind of stupid of me. I'm pretty stupid. So yeah, Moana 2 is not too great, but I don't know. I had an okay time with it.
It's a new day. I got new clothes on. But the video is still the same. Still ranking every 2024 movie. Don't say that. You just came from Moana 2. So you guys should know. You guys know more than me. I saw Kung Fu Panda 4 in theaters. And honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. Honestly, I gave it a 7 out of 10, which is good. So obviously, looking back, it's nothing too great because I have a greater love for the original trilogy, especially 1 and 3. But this one, it's still a Kung Fu Panda movie. That didn't ever change. So, yeah, it's not bad at all. Like, well, yeah, it is bad at some points. Like, honestly, Kung Fu Panda 5 is confirmed, I think. And, like, what's it gonna focus on? Zen? Is it really gonna be focused on Zen? The fox? So, like, I don't care. Aquafina wasn't terrible as that, but I just don't want to see a whole movie on that. Like, Kung Fu Fox, that just doesn't sound good. Kung Fu Panda, yeah, honestly, it should have ended at 3, but, didn't hate 4, so I did talk about it right after I saw the movie, so go check out that video. And remind me what I said about Megamind 2. I genuinely don't remember, and I'm not going back to check it out. So I watched the Jim Henson documentary on Disney Plus on the way to Disney World in the fall. And in the Muppets area at Hollywood Studios, there's a poster for that, and I watched that. So that's cool. Oh yeah, the movie. It's directed by Ron Howard, and this guy directs literally everything. I'm gonna go through his filmography real quick. He's got like The Grinch, the Jim Carrey one, which is like one of the best movies of all time. Solo, a Star Wars story. And then he's got like The Da Vinci Code and Apollo 13, which are actually good, like which are actually movies. I haven't seen them. He directed Cinderella Man, which my dad really wants me to watch. And then he directed this movie. So like he's all over the place. And honestly, those all look like really good movies, and this is also a good movie. I think it's really cool how he came to be. Honestly, documentaries have never really been my thing, but when you're talking about like people I actually like respect, like I don't know, like a famous director like Steven Spielberg or something, like that's really cool. Which is why I watched another documentary later that year, later 2024, that we will talk about later. That was better than this, and I like the Muppets. So, but I'm not. The documentary was obviously, like, they're a big part of Jim Henson's life, so they were in a lot of it, but it wasn't really a Muppet-centered movie, and that's really the only Jim Henson thing I care about, because I haven't seen The Dark Crystal or Fraggle Rock or any of those other things, but it is really interesting to see it. It is kind of sweet. It's kind of cute how they edited it. It's good. I just think the other documentary I watched was better, so we'll get to that later. We got some other 7 out of 10s to go through. I didn't hate Red 1, okay? I mean, it's really stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a really stupid movie. But I don't know. Thought it was good, ish. I don't know. It was really between would I rather rewatch this like action Christmas movie with J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus or a Jim Henson documentary. Both are on the same length and time. No, they're not. This one's like 2 hours. The other one's like hour and 40. So it's close, but. Which one would you rather watch? Yeah, okay, let's fire the Jim Henson documentary. No, I'd rather watch Red 1 again because there are some parts of it that's hilariously bad. It's pretty much on the same level as like Click for me. I like Click better, but it's like this movie is good, but there are parts in it that are so incredibly stupid that it's just not like it's just not good. So, but Red 1, I saw it in theaters like before Christmas, like a few days before Christmas, with my dad because I got to leave school early because I finished my midterms, and he got me and went and saw Red 1, and by that time it came out in like early November, which was really weird because like I mean I know Christmas movies do come out in November, but my dad doesn't like to watch them before Thanksgiving, so we didn't go saw it. I really wanted to see it, we just didn't go see it that early, and then we just didn't have time after Thanksgiving to go see it until few days before Christmas. So we went and saw that, but we realized when we got back home, it was streaming for free on Amazon Prime. So good, it's a fun experience, but it's kind of stupid of us. But I don't know. I'm disappointed I didn't win an Oscar though. Yeah, I guess I'll rewatch Red 1 every Christmas if it's still free on Amazon Prime because I'm not paying to go watch it. I don't think it'll be a Christmas classic like Christmas Vacation or The Grinch, but it's Red 1. Everyone else hates this, but I thought it was fine. Yeah, two monkey movies I saw this year. I kinda, and I'm sorry to say, love your grandfather. I don't call him that. I just want to reveal his identity. But Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire was better than Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Not to say I didn't enjoy those. I don't know. I just think giant turtle beating up big monkey is more entertaining than whatever happened in Kingdom, okay? I'm sorry to say. Kingdom definitely looks better, but I don't know. I'd rather see big monkey beat up big turtle. Does that make sense? He's not even a turtle, he's just a giant monster. He's in Fortnite. I have him in Fortnite. So yeah, it's shorter than Kingdom. It's like 30 minutes shorter-ish, 25. So it's not too much. But they're basically, it's a sequel. It is very, very much a sequel to the original Godzilla vs. Kong that I have never seen. I probably should watch it, but I don't really want to. But maybe I will. I don't know. I'd have to have some free time. But yeah, it's just a bunch of callbacks and just like, it might also be a sequel to like Kong Skull Island, because they mentioned Skull Island. I really don't know. But I got a flashlight just to play with. I mean, it's a good movie. It's just like, I see the reviews for this thing. I was like, oh, I expected this to be better review. Like, it's like when I looked at it for the first time while I was watching the movie. It's got a 2.7. People really didn't like this movie a lot, which is kind of weird because I did. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I don't know. There's like, okay, it's weird because I'm pretty sure they teamed up, but I can't really tell. So I think the villains are like a bad monkey and a bad Godzilla, you know, like, and they're like teamed up, but I really don't know. The end fight is cool. I liked watching that, but I really don't know because maybe I didn't pay attention enough, but I don't know. So can someone explain that to me? So yeah, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Maybe I'd like it more if I watched the first one, but I didn't, so moving on. You want to talk about a fun movie? I'm going to hand you the horror movie Trap. Stay with me here. So, I remember seeing a trailer for it alongside, like, Twisters, I think? It had to be Twisters, because it was the only movie, like, I remember it was with my mom, and I didn't take my brothers to see it, so it had to be Twisters. Yeah, it had to be Twisters. Like, why else would they show a trailer for Trap in front of, like, Despicable Me 4? I really don't know. So, yeah, I watched it on Max on my TV. That was really cool. I like watching movies on the TV. It's just I never really had the TV to myself, and when I did, I was like, well, Trap is on Max. Why not? I need to knock movies out before I see Wild Robot, so I did, and I really liked it. But I don't think it's strong enough for an 8. I still think it's a really high 7, though. And it's, okay, so if you're, like, not a horror movie enjoyer, it's not really scared. Like, he doesn't really do anything. It's much more of a thriller. If you're into that but not horror, this is perfect. So, but most of the movie is just him trying to figure out a way to escape this place because it's a trap for him. He knew, police knew he would take his daughter to this concert. I'm sorry, spoils ahead. So the concert is just just a big trap to catch him, but he has to use his charisma and, like, his skills he's learned. Like, he just keeps learning something. You can see it processing throughout the entire movie. Josh Hartnett gives it's such a good performance. I honestly wish he got it. Like, I honestly wish he got an Oscar nomination for that. He was so good in this movie. But what was I talking about? Yeah. He just keeps learning things. You can see it processing through him. He just learns how to do this stuff. It's so well done. And then when he finally does escape, it's got a Castaway thing where it's like an hour in. Well, Castaway didn't do this, but like an hour into the movie, like he escapes, but it doesn't stop. There's still 45 minutes. I just had a terrible voice crack. There's still 45 minutes left in the movie. So, and like is at a concert, so they invite the lady who was singing back home, and like she figures out that he killed someone, or he didn't kill someone, he's holding someone hostage. And so now she's got to try to escape, and he's got to get arrested, and he eventually does get caught. Like, this is a really good movie. Go watch it like right now. He eventually does get caught, and at the end there's a little teaser laugh. And if this guy's not the next Joker, we're making a big mistake. This movie is so good that honestly, it just feels like a Tubi movie. I'm sorry, but it's really good. Go watch it. Like M. Night Shyamalan, my first time M. Night Shyamalan movie. Pretty good. Go watch it. Like, again, Josh Hartnett's performance is amazing. Go ahead. Yeah, the John Williams documentary is really good. First 8 out of 10 on the list. I liked it because I actually watched a lot of John Williams movies, so it was just cool to see like he did Jaws and Star Wars and Jurassic Park. That was cool. That's literally it. I think he does great work. Honestly, there's not much to say. It's a documentary. I'm very bad about documentaries. I do need to watch the Tom Shadyac documentary though. Again, does anyone know where to find Dragonfly 2002? I genuinely cannot find it anywhere. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. But yeah. It's a documentary. I don't know how to talk about this, but yeah, go watch it. It's really good. It's a really good documentary. It's just documentaries aren't my thing. Yay! 2 Christmas movies that came out in 2024. I watched both of them. There could have been more. I really don't know. These are just the big 2 I saw. The best Christmas pageant ever. I didn't watch this in theaters. I watched this at my grandparents' house on Prime. It was not free, but we watched it, and it was really good. Okay, it's actually a really good movie that I would not mind rewatching every Christmas. It's really good. It's basically, I should really put a spoiler warning in this in the beginning of this video. I'll try to remember to do that. It's about these kids who wants to put on a Christmas pageant. This is a Christian movie, by the way, but just that doesn't like detract from the value. I still think you get a lot out of this one. And they want to put on a play that's an annual play that happens every year, and then these bad kids join. And they slowly, and this is really, really sweet to see, they slowly start to learn more about what it means, what really Mary and Joseph went through, in that journey. And it's just like, dude, when Imogen starts crying, I felt that. This is a Christmas movie, for crying out loud. I've never cried during a Christmas movie, but this movie almost made me did. How in the heck did that do that? I don't know. It's just a really amazing movie. Next Christmas, go watch it. It's honestly really good. You'll get a lot more out of it than Red 1. I don't know. I think I'd rather see Red 1 in theaters than I did. Just because I feel like that's more of an action movie. I don't know. I just don't think I'd get the same experience out of it just by watching it on Prime. So, best Christmas ever. Go watch it. Alright, top 10. My flashlight's still on. I don't know why I'm messing with it. Sorry if I just flashbanged you. So, top 10. 8 out of 10s and above. This is a really weird movie. Not the movie itself, how I saw it. So, same trip I went to go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. My grandmother came downstairs where I was probably watching something on TV. She gave us the plan for today. We're going to go do this, and we're going to go see this movie, Unsung Hero, in the theaters. Huh? Yeah. Sure. I don't know. It was good.
It's about this Australian family that goes to like Tennessee, and like they're poor now. They were rich in Australia, but now they're poor. And you just get to see them. Like, there's not much of a story. It's basically, like, if you know the band For King and Country, it's basically about them. Like, the girl wants to sing, and then there's two brothers who become For King and Country. So I don't know. It's a movie. I don't know. It's just cool seeing all like the Nashville locations because I live close to Nashville. So I don't know. I recognize a lot of the stuff they were doing. I don't know. What weird shot in the dark. I thought it was good. Just I don't know. Just kind of weird. Just not in the movie itself. Just how I saw it. That was I don't know. It didn't do well in the box office because I didn't even know it existed. Okay, until I saw it. Like until my grandmother came downstairs and told me we were going to go see it. So better than Kingdom. Alright, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I already have a video on If. Go check that out. I talk in depth about the movie. It was really sweet and cute, and it's pretty, I don't know, I like the ending. It's kind of sweet. It's good. Reminds me of a Spielberg movie. Just go watch the video. I promise, like, it's a good movie. Go watch the video. Okay, bye. Transformers 1 is good. So, I've only seen one Transformers movie before I watched this one, and it's the original from 2007. And I give that a 6 out of 10. Very slow, but the final fight is kind of cool. This is really good, okay? It's like an origin story, which I'm surprised they haven't done yet, but I'm glad it exists, and I'm honestly glad it's animated. This movie looks really well done, and it just looks visually pleasing. I mean, like, I think the voice actors are doing pretty well. Scarlett Johansson and Keegan-Michael Key were just kind of thrown in there, but they still are fine. I don't know, they were just kind of thrown in there. Chris Hemsworth and Brian Tyree Henry are doing awesome. Oh, wait, I forgot to say something about Trap. The coach from Zombies is in there. What the heck? Okay, back to Transformers 1. Okay, so, like, there are some lame jokes. I thought the A-Tron was pretty funny. That was funny. That's a good. That's probably my favorite joke in the movie. Like, the ending is just kind of like, they were good friends. Why did they do that? But, yeah, everyone under the sun's seen this movie. So, go check it out. It's on Paramount Plus right now. That's where I watched it. I didn't see it in theaters. I wanted to, but by the time I got had free time, it was too late. So, Transformers 1. I watched it. It was good. So, all my sources that I looked up told me that this movie is a 2024, even the Oscars. But for some reason, Netflix has it as a 2025 movie. It's a 2024 movie. It even got nominated for an Oscar, so yeah, they're always right. Always. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. They say that in the movie, you know, and I audibly laughed when that happened. This movie's good. It's actually really good. I pretty much love like the original Wallace and Gromit movie. The original DreamWorks one. Chris the Were Rabbit. I like that one. I even have a DVD of it. I'm stretching. It's early in the morning. So yeah, I like that one. So this one is also really good. It's like I think Chris the Were Rabbit's still better, but I don't know. This one's good. I like the villain. The villain's fun. I like the Norbots. They were threatening. They were kind of scary. It must have been a nightmare to work on this movie. Just you wake up, you go into your workroom, you turn on the lights, and you just see a bunch of angry Norbots staring at you. That would have been terrifying. There's a part where I almost cried. If you want to hear about that, it's towards the end where Gromit almost dies. I knew he wouldn't, but still, that was a really good scene. I don't know. I just like hearing British people talk. It's Feathers McGraw. Wallace isn't the... I don't remember what it said. I really can't quote a Wallace and Gromit movie. But this movie's really good, and you should go watch this on Netflix right now. British people talking. Okay, bye. Beetlejuice is so much better than the first one. Oh my gosh. It is really good. Okay. So it's basically, it is a sequel. It's not just like a remake, basically what like Twisters is. But like Michael Keaton, the big thing, and this is what makes it way better than the first one, is Michael Keaton in Beetlejuice is in the movie for longer than 17 minutes. That's all you had to do, is use his character. His name is in the title twice. It's in the title twice, guys. You gotta use his character. So that's good. I also like the characters. Willem Dafoe's in this. Sure, I don't know. He's sometimes funny. I watched this opening day. I guess it was night with my dad. It was opening day, but it was that night. So I'm gonna say opening night, and you guys are gonna believe me. The bad CGI sandworm came back. That was cool. I don't know. Jenna Ortega's in this. That, like, she does good, but it just kind of feels forced. Like, just tacked on at the end. Just like, well, let's get this famous celebrity instead of someone who can actually act. That's not saying Jenna Ortega's a bad actor. I'm just saying, like, you probably could have gotten someone better. She didn't do a bad job. Just, I don't know. There's a bunch of weird stuff. You had to really think, like, a lot of this movie, like, you don't really see, you kind of have to keep telling yourself, this is a Beetlejuice movie, because when, like, weird stuff happens, like, you gotta, like, this is a Beetlejuice movie. That can happen. So, but, you know, it kind of gets, it's good. It's really good, but we kind of have to wait some things out. But, good movie. If you like the first one, definitely watch this one. It's way better. I made a whole video talking about Inside Out 2 when I first saw it, so go check that out if you want more thoughts on it. It's good. It's really good. One of the best animated movies of the year. Obviously not the best. But honestly, if this wins the Oscar, I'm not going to be mad, but I don't think it fully deserves it. But yeah, I think it has some emotion. I think it's really good. I think it's relatable. Good movie. I have thoughts on it. Go check that video out. I made a video on it. Inside Out 2, is it better than the first or not? It's not, but go watch the video. Alright, I've been waiting to talk about this one. Wicked is really, really good. I saw it, like, 2 days after it came out with my mom, and oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to be that good. I thought about making a video on it, but I just never got around to it, so I'm sorry if you want to hear my thoughts, but now you get to hear them. Wicked is amazing, but I'm not the target audience for it. I've never seen the original show, but this movie, you don't need to see it. It's really good. I think our two main characters pretty much they're doing really good jobs. Like, Ariana Grande's Best Supporting Actress is probably the best nomination I've ever seen. She did such a fantastic job. But like honestly, she was kind of annoying, but that's her character in the movie. Like, she did a really good job doing that, which makes it seem like it's a really well done performance. Cynthia Erivo is also very well in this movie. Like, she does so good. Oh my gosh, I almost cried at the end. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I felt it right here, man. It was so good. The story is good. I have to wait till next year to watch this. No, I guess I gotta wait till later this year to watch the second part. But hey, at least I got this one to time me over for some time. I'm sorry, that was creepy. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It does kind of slow, like, it's pretty long. But honestly, I don't care. It's really good. I don't know. The animal subplot, like, if they don't elaborate on it in the second one, that's just kind of stupid. Because, like, it's not the most interesting thing in the movie. So, like, why would you set it up? So I hope they finish that up in the second one. But I don't know. I don't really know how it ends. So I'll be surprised. But I never saw this show. So, but what I heard about the show is the first act, which is basically what Wicked Part 1 is really good. The second act is not as good, so I'd be shocked if Wicked 2 was better than this one. I guess it's called Wicked for Good, is what the Letterboxd page says. So, yeah, go watch Wicked. It's really good. I had to decide whether this was better than Inside Out 2, and it is. It's really good. I watched The Wild Robot last night on Peacock, so. Alright. One of the best DreamWorks movies. Like, oh my gosh. Just right off the bat, the animation is like, if this doesn't win the best animated feature and it loses Inside Out 2, Pixar bias. This is so good. This is the first time in forever that an animated movie got a nomination other than animation, the animated categories. So that's big. This movie's really good. It deserves it. I forget what it is. I don't want to look it up. There's 2 songs. They're both really good. I think it has some great heart. I love the ending. I was at a school basketball game, and I don't like basketball. I was forced to go, so I watched The Wild Robot on my phone, and I almost cried in the gym. But you can call me Roz. Oh my gosh! What the heck? There's this one part where the animation just goes insane. It's where, spoilers, the fox grabs the egg, and the wild robot, Roz, has to go chase him. And she, like, jumps from this log onto the ground into some mud, and the mud splashes onto the camera. What the actual heck were they doing? That is amazing! What? They had no reason to add that in, but they did, and that's incredible. There you go. That's one of the best looking animated scenes I've ever seen. I forgot what I was going to say, dang it. Yeah, DreamWorks cooked. They cooked. What was I going to say, dang it? I don't know, Mark Hamill's in this. I wish he wasn't in it more, but he was in it. You can barely. The voice actors do so well, I couldn't even hear Pedro Pascal or, like, Mark Hamill. Like, I knew they were in there, but I just never really, like, you couldn't really hear them. I couldn't really hear Luke Skywalker or, like, the Mando. But they were there. This movie's just so good. It's on Peacock now. Go watch it. Like, honestly, this deserves Best Animated Feature. All the Best Animated Feature nominees are really good. I just haven't seen Flow or The Memoir of a Snail, so. I loved The Fall Guy. But my one problem, they didn't have the little bean characters in it, and that kind of made me disappointed. Why did I show up for this? I'm kidding. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it on Peacock. And it's really good. Like, really good. It's got a nice commentary on how stunt people are unrecognized. Like, they don't get recognized at, like, award shows or anything. When they clearly deserves it. And this makes you see them in a whole new light. Which, honestly, like, it'd be really, 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 really cool if they invented a stunts category for this Oscars, and this movie won. That would be really cool. It would never happen, but that'd be really cool. They would do it next year. The Academy would make one for the 2026 Oscars. They would when the Fall Guy hasn't come out. So that, I don't know. They would 100% do that though. If they're ever going to, they wouldn't do it for like this movie literally calls the Oscars out. That's hilarious. It's basically like, okay, I'm kind of biased. It's about making a movie. All right? It's about making a movie. And I'm kind of biased towards that because I have a Dwight Schrute Funko Pop as dispenser. It's really, really good. Like, honestly, it's not for everyone. There's a lot of blood and language and stuff. And the story can kind of confusing, but overall, it's a really fun time. And honestly, like, it's one of the most fun movies I saw this year. Along with Trap. I don't know what I was doing. But, yeah, The Fall Guy is really good. Now, here's my number 1. Twisters. Just shoot me now. People don't like this one for some reason. Probably because it basically is just the first one, just better looking, I guess. I really like the first one. But this one, oh my gosh, it just blows things out of the water. I have a video on it when I first watched it, so go check that out. But, oh my gosh, the soundtrack is amazing here. Best, like, honestly... Let's nominate Luke Combs for 811 Oklahoma. That'd be hilarious, because he wrote it for Twister, so... I don't know. That's my favorite song now, is that song. So, I don't know. I made a video on it. Like, I rewatched it a few days ago. Like, it's still good. Like, the action is still good. I just think it's, like, I don't know. I like the ending. Like, it just kind of drills into the airport. But I do have one question. What are they going to call the third one? Twisters? I feel like I've already made that joke multiple times. So yeah, I have a video on Twisters. Go check that out. But that's my favorite movie of 2024. So with that, 2025 is here. I'm looking forward to it. This has been a really good year for movies. 2025 hopefully gets better, but I don't know. We had a lot of good ones. So just keep the Megamind Bad Animation to yourself. DreamWorks Television will be good. Signing off. See ya. Wait, I forgot something. I watched another movie at Christmas time with my grandparents, the other ones. I watched the Netflix movie, The 688. And I didn't honestly give it a ranking because I left for 20 minutes to go to the bathroom. What I saw was good-ish. I don't know. What I saw, I'll give like a 6 out of 10. I don't know if you're into that kind of, like, I don't know, it's just kind of boring. They tried to dress up, Sarah Jeffrey as, like, a black woman. That was kind of weird, but, which, I mean, it worked. So, yeah, there you go, that's the elusive bonus section. It'd probably rank, like, lower than Kingdom for me. I don't know, it's not my thing, but I just, adding on to the end of the video. So, yeah.